Well, you or someone you know likely has seen a chiropractor and touts just how good they feel afterwards, offering a lot of relief from pain. But our next guests say they do even more than that. Dr. Richard Ornelas II and Jose Luis Rosales Marquez, kinesiologist, are joining us now to explain. Thanks to both of you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Such a pleasure. So obviously, you know, we're talking about chiropractic care, and a lot of people have heard of it, some have tried it, some have not. But talk about the life-changing nature of it. When someone comes in, maybe they've been suffering a long time and they have pain, how do you see their lives change after they see you?
Well, sometimes people come in with severe pain and they feel pain relief right away. Sometimes it takes a few treatments to get that relief. But more than anything, we see the smile on their faces when they're standing up when they couldn't stand up, or when they're walking when they couldn't walk, or when they feel instant relief after that treatment.
Some people surprised,
Absolutely.
Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that this changed so
Especially
much.
after the first treatment.
Yeah, I would imagine that this is one of the reasons you wanted to be a chiropractor.
Absolutely. My father was a chiropractor, and my interest in chiropractic peaked at 15 years of age, and I asked him to teach me chiropractic techniques, and from then on I just never stopped.
So you've really been a chiropractor since you were 15, is what you're saying?
I've been a chiropractor since I was born.
Wow. I love that. So someone with a lot of experience, someone who really knows their stuff. What types of patients do you treat? I mean, what could they be feeling? What's the age that you treat?
From birth to death, I should say. I'm sorry, but no, from any age can be treated chiropractically. Most patients that I do see are patients that are in pain. I do see patients that want to go in there and maintain their lifestyle pain-free, but treating patients with pain, normally we treat patients with neuromusculoskeletal pain, which is muscular pain, sprains, strains, sports injuries, car accidents mainly is what I see as well. But any type of injury, that's the type of treatment protocol we kind of formulate for them so that we can go ahead and get them to some form of relief.
It was surprising when you said birth. So when, you know, parents are watching right now, why would they take maybe their infant or, you know, maybe their toddler to come in and see you?
Just because they want to start their lifestyle in a naturopathic way. It's an alternative medicine approach, and a lot of parents who know how important that is take advantage of that to make sure that their child from early on start their naturopathic approach to healthcare.
Well, because there's a whole lot more to it than just, I mean, the adjustment part, right? I mean, it affects your nerves, it affects your immune system. Talk about the peripheral systems that benefit from this type of treatment.
Well, a lot of what we know of the mainstream type treatment affected by chiropractic care is muscular type treatments. Okay, we know that as our sprains, our strains, and we do that in such a way to give relief to a patient who has those types of symptoms or pains because of some kind of injury.
And some of this would be preventative measures if you're young?
Absolutely.
And how so?
Because it makes sure that you have more range of motion, and mobility is key. And when you have that mobility, it can kind of like keep you away from injury.
Is this kind of like a yoga thing? Or you know, stretching your body, making it better?
Well, it's funny you say that. I myself try to incorporate mobility just because of the fact that that's the most important part of the chiropractic care, is to make sure that a joint is mobile. A joint is made to move. So if it's not moving correctly because of whatever injury or whatever incident that happened to make that joint not mobile, that's our job, is to make sure that something is mobile. And along with that, we try to make sure that they continue that mobility through stretching. And I love yoga. I love that follow-up. Any type of stretching, type of Pilates or exercise, if you will, going to the gym, having a healthy lifestyle, stretching, whether it's your weight training, crossfitting, or anything else like that. They incorporate a lot of stretching and mobility as well.
So you're promoting a way of life is really what you're doing. It's a healthy way of life, and of course, if someone's never had it done, they might think, oh my gosh, does it hurt? But actually, it's quite the opposite. Right?
Actually, it is. It really is.
It feels good.
It really does. I like to prepare the tissues prior to giving an adjustment, and I do that through different types of using different types of modalities such as heat, electrical stimulation. We do a lot of manual technique or manual work, massage type technique. There are many different kinds of techniques out there, and me and my team, we make sure that we make that happen.
And these are some of the other treatments that you provide?
Absolutely.
Okay, and can you give us an example of some other ones that may help people?
Electrical muscle stimulation. We have, we use a lot of instrument-assisted soft tissue mobilization, which are tools that we use to prepare the tissues so that it's easier for the joint to move the way it's supposed to.
It's quick, it's effective. I mean, you're taking those nerves between, you know, the spinal joints, and you're really keeping them healthy.
Right, and that's another thing. We do concentrate as chiropractors. Most of us see us as the spinal doctor, but we do more than that. It's also the extremities. If you have any shoulder pain, elbow pain, wrist pain, any hip pain, knee pain, ankle pain, we're also there to treat those as well. It's just not spinal. Anything that's a joint, we can go ahead and move.
Very excellent point.
Thank you, Doctor.
Awesome stuff. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you for having us.
And if you are suffering from any pain and injury, you can check out Ornelas Chiropractic. You can learn more about their services at ornelaschiropracticaz.com, or you can call them at 520-622-6765.